What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So, if you're new and you're going, what is this? What is this whole thing about? It is a tournament me and my community put together of 72 characters that potentially could be in Smash Ultimate through the means of the DLC Fighter Pass. The way this works, each day on my channel, except for Sundays, I upload one matchup from this tournament, and then down in the comment, you vote for one of the two characters in today's matchup, and you see who they are there in the title of the video. You vote for one of them by simply typing the name of one of those characters in the comments. You only get one vote, so make it count. You can vote for both if you would like to see both the characters in Smash Ultimate. Totally fine. So, the rest of the rules, though... Oh, by the way, this is a fun tournament. It's... Just kind of throw some rules out the window. It doesn't matter. If you don't like a character, don't vote for him. It's that simple. So, I mean, we got first party, third party. We have assist trophies. We have spirits. We have anime. We have characters that are disconfirmed. We got all sorts of different characters hidden here. So, this tournament is just for fun. And please be respectful towards other people's opinions and characters that they want. Again, just for fun. So, the rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times. You lose once, you drop to the loser bracket, you lose from there, you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I will flip a coin on camera, best and fairest way to break the tie. And then if voting-wise for each match only lasts 1 week, so that way we just get results, the tournament keeps on rolling, we keep getting new matchups and all that sort of stuff. So with all that out of the way, let's go over the results from last Saturday, which was, who was it? Lara Croft versus Octoling. Now, going in, Lara Croft, third party, huge history behind her. I don't think you can really argue it. She's a gaming legend. She's an icon in herself. And then you have Octoling, who a lot of people kind of view as an echo fighter of Inkling. You can also make a unique moveset. There's a ton of different unique weapons in the Splatoon universe that haven't even been used. So give that to the Octoling. But how did this end up playing out? I'm calling this an upset. I voted Octoling, and I thought Lara Croft would win. No. Here's the result. Check this out. Octoling ended up winning 37 votes to 21. I was legit shocked. I know I voted Octoling, but I truly expected Lara Croft to win. So, yeah, I'm surprised. That means Lara Croft is eliminated from this tournament. I guess not... Or at least, I'm a very small channel, so not a ton of people, got to, lay eyes on the tournament and vote and whatever. It's all good. It is what it is, but yeah, I'm surprised Octoling pulled out the surprise upset. So congrats to Octoling, but like I said, Lara Croft is now eliminated, so Octoling gets to advance for at least one more because we are in the loser bracket. So with those results out of the way, let's jump into the matchup for today, which should be game 60, if I'm correct, and I am. Ninten from the Earthbound Mother series taking on Erdrick from the Dragon Quest series. Quite possibly the most talked about, the most speculated character for the DLC Fighter Pass. Erdrick, that is. And yes, I know that's the title of the character, so let's just jump into the matchup, right? So, who's up first? Erdrick, okay. Erdrick, come on, zoom in. There we go. Erdrick, alright. Dragon Quest. Like I said, one of the most speculated characters going in. I know Erdrick's up there. Of course, Banjo and Sora and Steve. I don't know. I'm listing all these, but he gets talked about quite a bit. Now, if you go back to February when Nintendo had that Direct, and what was that, like 35 minutes, 30 minutes? It was like half an hour or longer. I don't know the exact time off the top of my head. But Nintendo spent quite a bit of time focusing on Dragon Quest games. I believe they went over 2 games, and they had quite a bit of time, focused on the different games for Dragon Quest. And I thought that was very interesting. I don't remember Nintendo really taking a lot of time from a Direct to focus on, one specific series that's not theirs, especially for a Direct that was that long in length. So I was a bit surprised. I was thinking maybe it's kind of being a hint. I know Square's been rumored to be getting a DLC character. Sure, it was supposed to be the first one. That didn't end up happening, so maybe Square's not even getting one at all. Who knows? Maybe, that leaker that we're not going to mention is completely wrong. And maybe... I don't know. Square might not even be getting a character. Wouldn't that be crazy? Plus, who was it? Hashimoto from the Kingdom Hearts pretty much was just on a tweet saying that Sora is not planned for Smash Ultimate. Now, if he was under NDA, you can lie. I looked this up. If you are under NDA, you are allowed to lie. It's totally fine. So you could be in the game and still lie about it. That's fine. You can lie. I looked it up. I wanted to make sure. But yeah, he kind of just did an interview and he said Sora's not planned to be in Smash Bros. So take that how you will. So if Square is getting a rep, Dragon Quest is definitely a series to be considered. Erdrick, I guess one of the faces of the franchise, one of the more notable heroes from the franchise. Again, wasn't Erdrick the character, the title of the character. I think he was like the focus of the main, the first 3 Dragon Quest games is kind of a trilogy. Played as his ancestors and something like that, yada, yada, yada. I don't remember. I didn't play the game. People have told me, and I still forget. But in terms of moveset, I want to go over this real quick. He has a sword. Whoopee, anime swordsman. Let's vote him in. All right, but so in terms of moveset, of course, got to use the sword for, I'd say, a good portion of your attacks. But like up special, this is where it could get a bit interesting. I think it's called Zoom. Basically, think of pit or dark pits. Basically, that's kind of the motion, but you might have a bit more control over it. But if Erdrick made contact with a solid wall, a solid whatever, if he made contact with the stage, he'd end up going into a free fall, and you can't cancel out of it, and you're vulnerable. So you have to aim it properly. You got to make sure you're recovering, not into somebody's getting ready to smash you. You got to be able to kind of avoid that. So that's kind of like an up special. I seen a really cool idea for a down special called Psych Up. A lot of people were comparing it to Cloud's Limit Break. Basically, it'd be like a little meter that would build up over time, and the bigger the meter would get, the filler, the more the meter would fill up, the more powerful Erdrick's attacks could be. And I like that idea, actually. Cloud's got that, like Limit Break, I said. Lucario, in a sense, kind of has that. The more damage he has, the more powerful his aura attacks are. So something like that, I figured, would kind of be a neat little mechanic. Again, it'd be similar to Cloud's Limit Break again, but you could use like regular attacks, so you don't get rid of not the aura, but like the Psych Up, the ability. The meter wouldn't just disappear immediately after one move, so you could choose when to use it, with certain special moves. So that'd be kind of interesting. So in terms of moveset, it's more than just swing a sword and make contact. There's more to the character than that, and you can't deny that Dragon Quest is a very big name series around the world. I think especially in Japan. So yeah, I think it's definite possibility. Maybe more likely than not, we get a Dragon Quest rep. We'll end up seeing eventually. Obviously, E3's in what, week and a half? A little over a week, actually? Something like that. So we'll find out at least the next Fighter Pass character for sure. Well, hopefully, during E3. But let's move on. Let's talk about Ninten. So Ninten, Earthbound Mother Series. Of course, you got to say that he'd play pretty similar to Ness and Lucas. Now, look, I'm a fan of Ness and Lucas. I like their play style. I really do. But I'm good with the two of them. I'm good. I don't need a third one. I don't need an Echo fighter of one of the two. I don't need a semi-Echo again. I guess Lucas really isn't a semi-Echo, but I don't need, you get what I'm saying. I'm good with their play style. If, that's a big if, Earthbound, I'm just going to call it Earthbound. If the Earthbound series were to get a new rep, I'd much rather see a villain such as Porky. I think he'd make for a much more unique character, depending on how the moveset would work. So, Ninten, yes, he is a spirit. Again, this tournament is for fun, but he's in Smash Bros, so maybe some people been able to kind of, hear about him for the first time, kind of lay eyes on him, kind of be like, whoa, that's Ness. Wait, why is he called Ninten? Well, they're very similar. One point that I would like to make that would be kind of cool if Ninten were to get in would be that you kind of round out the three main protagonists from the Earthbound Mother series. So that'd be kind of cool to have Ness, Lucas, and Ninten. But again, they play very similar, and I think I'm fine with two the way they are. I don't need an Echo. I don't need a semi-Echo. I don't need another somewhat, carbon copy moveset. I don't need that. I'm good with where it's at. So again, and plus first party. If Nintendo goes first party, it's got to be something that is way more relevant than Ninten. I'm not trying to knock the character at all. I like the character. I like the playstyle. I like the moveset. Like I've said, Ness and Lucas are some of my, especially Lucas is one of my more played characters. So I like the idea, but I'm fine with where it is. So moveset wise, obviously, be pretty similar to Ness and Lucas. Of course, there's going to be some differences, but overall, yeah, going back to the Nintendo thing being first party, I highly doubt they're going to take some old school Nintendo character that maybe a lot of people today know absolutely nothing about. They're not going to just, by the way, he's in the fighter pass, go ahead and buy him. A lot of people are like, who? I'll skip this one. So yeah, if well, my opinion, I think they're going mostly, if not all, third party for this this fighter pass. So I don't think Ninten has a chance, but that doesn't mean you can't vote for him, does it? So for me, this one's weird. I've never been a big fan of Erdrick, and I'm probably a bigger fan of Ninten, but kind of weighing all the options here. I'm voting Erdrick, actually. I'm going to vote Erdrick. I think playstyle-wise, how I kind of envision the character, I think I'd enjoy that more than a third Ness, third Lucas sort of character. So yeah, for me, my vote's going to be Erdrick on this one. Yeah, pretty simple. We'll end up seeing if he ends up getting in the game eventually, right? But that is going to be it for this one. So let me know who you guys got down in the comment, Ninten or Erdrick. So yeah, with that being said, I guess I can give you a sneak peek for Monday, because tomorrow's Sunday. We do Spirit Board Sunday tomorrow. And I do have another video coming out today. It's another Amiibo tournament, so check it out if you want. Check it out, maybe. All right, but let's see. The match for Monday should be interesting. Spyro the Dragon taking on Psylocke from Metroid Prime. Should be. I think that'll be a good match. But there's that. And then results for game 55 will be Mock Rider and Stanley the Bugman. I'm expecting Mock Rider. I'm just guessing because I don't think a lot of people actually know who Stanley the Bugman is, but you never know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.